Hey guys, welcome back. It's soup season and today we will be making my favorite tortilla soup. For this recipe, you will need an Instant Pot, and if you don't have an Instant Pot on hand, you can always use a crock pot or the stovetop. You'll also need 1 yellow onion, a can of rinsed black beans, ground chicken, tomato paste, fire roasted tomatoes, and some olive oil and taco seasoning. And our last ingredient is low sodium chicken broth. Okay guys, to get started, we're gonna put our Instant Pot on saute. If you're doing this on the stove top, you can just put the heat to medium-low, and if you're using the crock pot, you can just turn it on high. We're gonna start by chopping our onion, and make sure you get an adult to help you with this part. You can use a whole onion or half an onion. This is really just for taste. I'm gonna go ahead and use the whole onion today. All right, and before we add our onion, we want to put a little bit of oil in our Instant Pot. Today I'm using olive oil, but you can use whatever oil you have on hand. And then we are going to add our onion. And I'm going to give this a little stir. All right, those look good. Our next step is to add our ground chicken. And then we're just going to brown this, keeping our Instant Pot on saute. And at this point, I like to add just a sprinkle of taco seasoning. And then I'm just gonna kind of mix all this together, and it smells so good. If you're doing this on the stove top, you can follow these same steps. The crock pot, you're gonna do the same thing, but you just kind of dump everything in there at one time and put it on high and cook it for about 4 to 6 hours. All right, our chicken is brown. So next I'm gonna go ahead and grab our tomato paste and add 1 big spoonful of tomato paste. Okay, now that our tomato paste is mixed in, we're gonna add our diced tomatoes. I went ahead and did fire roasted, but any diced tomatoes will do. We're gonna mix that in really good, and then we will add our rinsed black beans. And the reason I rinsed these is because it lowers the sodium. So I just poured my beans into a strainer and rinsed it under cold water. All right, that looks good. And our last ingredient is low sodium chicken broth. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 whole carton to it. The reason I did low sodium chicken broth is because it's just a healthier substitute that is easy, and with all this seasoning, you still get a great flavor with less sodium. All right, so I'll give this 1 good stir, and then I'm gonna put the Instant Pot on high pressure and cook it for about 10 minutes. Hey guys, I think our soup's ready. So that is how you make tortilla soup. Be sure to let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next week.